Weather is going to be pretty agreeable. I mean, it's going to be a little hot, but other than that, the rain chances are really low, especially in that area. Saturday's rain opportunity is going to be in the afternoon, but mainly for the eastern shore. Areas closer to the bay is where we could see some of those sprinkles, and it's not a lot of moisture, so this isn't going to be an overwhelming Saturday rain chance. And the same to say for Sunday. More clouds around and expecting a couple of more pop-ups. I think we're all at least available to get one of those pop-ups, and this looks to be mainly a mid to late afternoon event. Clearing out by evening. The heat and humidity, though, going to be the story not only for the weekend, but stretching. And actually, it's going to get worse as we head towards the middle of next week. Heat indices in the mid-90s for your weekend forecast. And as you head back to work on Monday, Tuesday, by far going to be the most uncomfortable day as strong southerly flow really going to force those numbers up. Triple-digit heat indices in the cards for Tuesday. But then that cold front eventually slides through Wednesday, and that sends those numbers back down into some more manageable territory, pretty close to where we should be by the end of next week. And, you know, we're going to heat up tomorrow despite a cold front being draped across the area. That's really not going to cool us down much here. Expecting partly cloudy skies. You saw some of those firing pop-ups on the eastern shore early afternoon. Not expecting a major production out of that, and then eventually clearing, especially as we head toward the evening. But I know you're not staying in the house all weekend. Better to get out earlier in the morning if you're doing that outdoor run here. 77 degrees by the 9 o'clock hour. And then as we push into the afternoon, temps climb, and so do those heat indices, getting into the upper 80s from roughly 2 to 4. Lots of folks going to be out in Catonsville. There's Music City Maryland Festival kicking off at 2 o'clock. Going to be a warm, and just remember to hydrate. And then Rod Stewart's hitting the stage at Meriwether Post Pavilion in Columbia at 7:30, and those numbers are going to gradually fall into the lower 80s. It should be a decent night to be out in Columbia. Here come the clouds as we start off your Sunday. Temperatures near 70 for the start of the morning, climbing into the lower 80s. Isolated sprinkles around at 12 o'clock, and that's going to be the story for the afternoon. You notice you don't see major blobs of green, yellows, and reds, so this isn't going to be too overwhelming. Going to be spotty at best. I think 90% of you will be dry both Saturday and Sunday. Winds out of the south, though, keeps that rain chance there on the low end, especially through the afternoon. And then heading back to work on Monday, sunshine for the morning drive. Temperatures rapidly climbing into the upper 80s, into the low 90s by the 4 o'clock hour as those clouds build, keeping your Monday dry. But then strong southerly flow on Tuesday is going to send temps into the lower 90s, heat indices near 100, and that's also going to bring in a little bit more moisture. Showers and thunderstorms going to fire up ahead of that cold front. We're going to have some lingering rain as we start off your Wednesday before that front exits, and we see temperatures dip back down into the mid 80s where they should be. Lots of sunshine for next Friday.
All right, thanks.